We're in Sapa, it's cold, and we're about to start a 3-day, 2-night hike. It's cold, like England. I'm not prepared for this. Hello, babies.
Why do you come here?
This is my home.
If you never clean your hand, they're gonna stay forever.
We'll see how often he washes his hands.
So if you don't want the whole ham to get blue, you can just hold it in the middle for 1 minute.
So this green leaf grows. It takes a year to grow, but it produces indigo blue powder. Is that right?
Yeah.
And so once it's grown, after a year, they put it in a big, just cold water, and then after a few days, take all the leaves out, and it's left with sort of indigo blue powder. And to test it out, I've got some leaves in my hand, and let's see how blue my hand goes.
You did it. Hello, piggies.
Fresh, happy water. It's really nice. It tastes like rice,
Yes.
like burnt rice.
But it tastes like alcoholic or not?
This one doesn't actually taste alcoholic. It tastes really sweet.
No.
And then you can draw any time.
Yeah,
Yeah, because this one is very strong.
yeah.
So when you drink, you taste sweet, but you can just draw any time.
So we've got some homemade happy water, which is homemade Vietnamese rice wine. I'm going to try and explain it, if that's okay. So in the bottom, we've got rice and wood in the bottom, and then that produces like alcohol steam basically. And in the top, you've got fresh water coming in, and so that condenses the alcohol steam out into this tube, into this massive, I mean, what is that? Must be a 10-litre bottle. And so that whole thing's gonna get filled with happy water. And we've just tried some, and it's really nice, like warm and hot. And I'm sure we're gonna have some later on as well.
So now I'm going to chop up this ginormous mushroom. It looks like an ear, pig's ear. It's all going into the spring rolls.
day 3 of our trek in the Sapa Valley, near Sapa. Look, we can finally see the top of the mountain. Look how high it is. And we've been doing the homestay trek, and all the homestays and all the food in the homestays has been lovely. You can't quite see where we were, but so we walked from Sapa over a mountain. I think it was about 2,000 feet. And then we walked down the valley through the cornfields and the rice terraces to the other side of the valley. That took us a day. And then yesterday we went a little bit up, then over the valley, and now we're on this side. And so we came up to some mountains on this side of the valley and down into Tavan village. And now I don't know where we're going today, but then we're finishing off today. We haven't got much more to do.
So when they come out, that we can have a good exercise.
There you go. So we finished our 3-day and 2-night hike around Sapa, and now we've decided to extend for 2 more nights, and we've booked this really lovely homestay. Let me give you a little tour. So here we go. It's called La Maison. I'll save the view till later. Nice little decking area. And then in we go. I think there are some rooms down here. Nice little seating area. Kitchen. Oh look, big fire when it gets cold. And then let's go up to our room. We booked the attic. So up these stairs. Oh, a bit creaky. This bit's a bit precarious, to be honest. Something to hold on to. Whee! You've locked it. Well, Perry's locked the door, so here's our room. It's called the attic room, and there's a skylight in there, so we should be able to see the stars tonight. Looks so pretty. Here's our view from above. So we thought we'd save the best bit till last. Coming out through the doors. And that view. So beautiful. So we're in Tavan village, and we have just done a 3-day, 2-night hike.
Well, we finished yesterday.
Yeah.
And we're staying in Tavan just to chill out because it is very nice. But the trek was amazing. Well, with maybe 6, 7 out of 10 difficulty.
Yeah, the only really difficult bit was at the beginning, from Sapa to
The top of
the mountain.
Yeah,
That was really quite difficult. But you got the option to do easy or hard, and the easy way is on the road, so it's like tarmac, I guess, and it just winds up the mountain, so it's more flat and easier. But we decided to do the hard way, which was up the natural path. I think she called it a natural path.
Yeah.
a natural path, which was like rocks and mud and things like that. So at first, when we got to the top of the mountain, going up the mountain, we were quite unlucky because there was so much cloud cover. You couldn't really see anything. You could just hear the beeping from Sapa down below. And then once we got to the top of the mountain, our guide was like, "Oh, I think we can see the view on the other side." And so she ran to the other side of the mountain, and you could see the valley down below because the clouds had like moved to the side, which was really amazing.
We did the 2-night
3-day
homestay stay. So instead of we stayed 2 nights in a homestay, I think you can either do 2 nights in a hotel or one homestay,
one hotel or 2 homestays.
Yeah, which we did. It was lovely staying in the homestays as well, and they were all very, very nice where we stayed. We stayed in the Black Camong homestays. I think there's a Red Zao, yeah. But that might be in a different valley as well. And the food, we had feasts upon feasts every night.
Yeah,
like lots of rice, of course, but tofu, lots of veg.
It's really nice. They like really welcome you into their homes, and also we got to see them make happy water, aka Vietnamese rice wine.
Yeah, homemade moonshine.
Homemade moonshine.
Yeah.
The first night, once they start handing it out, doesn't stop.
The first day we stayed in a homestay, there was a funeral in the local village, and for the funerals, all the locals drink a lot of happy water, but also it's one of the few times, or maybe the only time, they actually kill and eat the water buffalo. So we got to try some water buffalo, which was very nice. It tasted a bit like jerky, or the bit I had.
Yeah. And you also tried some raw chicken blood.
And I had another speciality, which was raw chicken blood with, I believe, raw just chicken bits inside it as well, which was really nice. But I really like sort of Betamax and blood pudding and things like that. I think I had a bit of liver. Very tasty. Yeah.
It's a very it's a speciality for northern Vietnam, apparently.
Yeah.
But we definitely recommend staying in a homestay. You can really feel part of the community and things, so it's really nice.
Yeah.
And everyone's so friendly. All the ladies and all the guides are so friendly.
Yeah. They still live a very, very traditional sort of lifestyle here.
Yeah.
Which was nice to see. It's been very cold though.
Yeah. If you're coming in, I think it's like the end of winter coming into spring, but it is cold.
Yeah.
So bring warm stuff.
Yeah.
So we've been so we're just spending the last 2 days in Tavan and just chilling out a bit before we go back to the city. And they've got lots of nice little restaurants and cafes and things. The Vietnamese coffee is also very, very good.
Very good.
And the food is very good as well. Yeah.
Like that. I mean, Sapa, I don't really know how to describe Sapa. It looks a bit like a massive strip.
It's very developed for like a mountainous town, or I don't know, maybe it's a city.
Yeah.
But for like a mountainous city or town, it's very developed, and there's a lot going on there. There's lots of bright lights and stuff. So if you do want to come, I think most people come to this area for nature and beautiful scenery. So probably don't stay in Sapa if that's what you want.
But if you're into that.
Yeah, if you're into
Sapa,
that.
stay in Sapa.
Yeah.
Yeah.